guys and girls, today I read scary stories. First, scary stories. Heidi Woods. There was a beautiful young lady named Heidi Woods. Her father, William Woods, was a well-known grave digger. One day, Heidi was walking by abandoned lake where she spotted a grey-looking figure by the other side of the lake. Heidi thought maybe it's a large dog or a person playing a trick on me. After about 10 minutes it got darker, so Heidi decided to troll home, but Heidi's father was digging what looked like a grave beside the river, so she fastened up her pace and began to run a little. When she reached him, he looked at her with a furious look in his eyes. Heidi asked, scared, "Dad, what are you doing?" He didn't speak. He smelled like nothing human or animal-like, but vicious and uneasy, so she looked for a place to run, but he did got up and grabbed her and threw her in the pit. Heidi was lying there a few days later. A couple of kids were playing by abandoned lake and stumbled past Heidi in the pit. One of the boys said to his friend, "Hey guy, I found a woman." Shosgel, the little boys just stood gazing there before they knew it. Do that, pushed the two little boys in with her, and the other little boy was in bad shock, but he managed to help one of his friends of, of out of the hole. When he got up, the dead had vanished in the air. Now when you go to Scotland, Aberdeen, there's a haunted place called River Heide, aka Templar's Grave. Wow, this is bad stories. This is creepy stories. Next, scary stories. The Nightmare. One night, a single mother was lying in her king-size bed. She was tossing and turning all night because she was having a nightmare. In the nightmare, she was in the kitchen and just got home from the store. She called her 4-year-old son to come downstairs. When he did not come down, the mother went up to find him. She looked both in her room and her son's room. Then she finally looked in the guest bedroom. In the nightmare, she saw her son stabbed with knife and stuck to the wall. She then woke up screaming. Her son ran into her bedroom, and the mother watched him all night. About a week later, she went to the store and left the boy at the house alone. She still could not think why she had that nightmare. She was at the store for about an hour. As she was driving home, she heard on the news that there were children going missing in her neighborhood. She thought it was a scam, so she did not listen to the rest of the report and switched over to a different station. When she got home, she called her son down. When he did not come down, she remembered the nightmare she had. The same thing happened, and in it she started to shake, and she then ran up the stairs. She kicked open her and her son's room. He was not in either. She started to pray to God that her son was okay. She then slowly opened the guest bedroom door. There the mother saw her son stabbed with big kitchen knives and stuck to the wall. Written on the floor in the son's blood, it read, "This will teach you to leave your kids home alone again." Okay, this is scary stories, but I'm scared. The Lost Girl. A young woman was walking The Lost Girl. A young woman was walking down the street on a spring day when she saw a little girl sitting on the sidewalk crying. The lady asked her if she was okay. The girl said she was lost. Sniffing, the girl asked if she could help her find her way home over her helmet. With pity for the little girl, the lady readily agreed. Luckily, the little girl knew her address and had a general idea where she lives. Before long, the two had reached the little girl's house. The front door was locked, and since the girl was too small to reach the doorbell, she asked the young woman to press it for her. The woman pressed the doorbell with a second thought, and immediately felt a powerful shock course through her body. It knocked her out cold, and she woke up several hours later, completely naked, surrounded by used condoms. The house she was in was empty. Her rapists were long gone, and the child was nowhere to be seen. Please leave comments and wow. Last scary stories. Nightmare. A father calls a baby sister to babysit his 7-year-old son, so he can go to work. The babysitter arrives and it's time for him to leave. And he's off to work. He goes to work and comes home 6 hours later at about 9 p.m. He expects his son to be in bed and the babysitter to start heading out to go home, but when he walks in he doesn't see her. He wonders where she could be. He sees the son sitting down on the stair, crying. He asks his son, what in earth are you doing still up and why are you crying, Daddy? I had a nightmare. The mean monster came out of the cabin, and he started at the babysitter for a good 5 minutes, till he looked at the closed, and the closed opened it, and another came out and started at the babysitter for the same amount of time. Then he looked at the window, and the window opened, and the babysitter didn't hear because she was listening to music and doing her homework. And the other monster came out, and they all looked at the babysitter, and started ganging up on her, and they killed her, and the little boy grew silent as if he were ashamed of something he had done. And what? The father asked. They saw me at the stairs, and they were going to kill me. They really were. And then he came completely silent, and they sighed, told them I was still used to. They could spare my life and kill you instant. The father grew silent, and his body turned cold. Once he saw the cabin window and closed open. The end. Wow, this is last scary stories. And yesterday, new scary stories. Bye.